Hello my loves, welcome back to my channel. This video is going to be all about how you can make 2024 your best ever year. Instead of me just talking at you for a long time, which is what I normally do, I've decided to write a bunch of sort of prompts so that I can give you these prompts and then you can go away and decide how to make your year your best year. Hopefully that's more, I don't know, interactive. Instead of me just literally talking at you, I'm going to be asking a bunch of questions which you can then answer. I don't know, it just seemed like a better way to do it. So I'm going to start by asking you a bunch of questions about 2023. Who made you happy in 2023? That is such a simple question and it's got such a loaded answer. Maybe it's a parent or a spouse or a sibling or a friend or a colleague or co-worker. It literally doesn't matter, but whoever made you happy in 2023, make sure that they're in your 2024. You need to absolutely surround yourself with the people that made you happy last year, this year, because if they made you happy last year, chances are they'll do it again. What do you want to achieve in 2024? I have set myself a few resolutions this year. For example, learning to drive in 2024, that is my main one. I also would really absolutely love to hit 3,000 subscribers. They're mine. So this is what you should start by saying. In 2024, I want to. And I've just filled mine in. What's yours? What do you want to achieve? What do you want to do in 2024? In 1 year's time, what do you want to sit here saying, I did this, and then go and do it? Make a list, make a Pinterest board or a mood board. Make something that makes you feel inspired to do whatever it is you want to do, and then go and do it. It really is that simple, unless it's like become a millionaire, and then maybe it's not. But if you set realistic goals for the year, you absolutely can do them, and that's going to make you feel so good when at the end of the year you realise that actually you did everything you set out to do. Another little prompt I thought of was 2023 was the year that I ... So for me it would be passed my theory test or started looking for paths to get to my dream career, got taken on my first full-time job. I've got a full video saying everything about my 2023, so I'm not going to sit here and do it, but you need to do it now. 2023 was the year that what comes to mind? What is the first 3 things that come to mind? Write them down. It's things that you should be proud of, unless it's something like, I don't know, lost someone, but in which case you still manage to grow as a person, because unfortunately loss does make us grow. It's just who we are as human beings. You have so many things you should be proud of for 2023. Write them down, make a note of them, make sure that you realise that you should be proud of them, and then try and replicate next year. Can you continue on any of these? For example, if it's taking on a hobby, if you say 2023 was the year that I started to dance, well, do dancing in 2024. Or is there anything particularly that you're proud of? Like if 2023 was the year that you graduated, can you take that degree or qualification anywhere else? Do you want to? Or if in 2023 you pass your theory test like I did, maybe you're similar to me, 2024 is the year that you want to pass your practical test. Or if you pass your practical in 2023, maybe 2024 is the year that you get caught. Maybe do this in categories as well. That's what I personally did, which is what gave me the inspiration for this video. I wrote down a load of things that I accomplished in 2023, and I did do it in categories. I did it in mental health, I did it in education, I did it in personal life, I did it in my interests and hobbies, I did it in my family life. Like all these different categories in your life you will have achieved something for in the past year. You should try and think of one for each different category that you want to, and I've just given you a few categories. If you can't think of your own, write something down that you achieved. Maybe you healed a broken bond with someone. Maybe you got a new job. Maybe you just applied for new jobs. Maybe you took up a new hobby. Whatever it is, write these things down and be proud of them. Give yourself a moment to reflect on everything you achieved in the past year and be proud of it, and think of where you're gonna go next. And remember, every accomplishment, no matter how small it seems, is an accomplishment. You should absolutely include it, write it down, make a note of it, whatever it is that you do, because if you did something very, very small, for example, just getting public transport on your own for the first time, that might not seem like a big thing, but it is. Every single thing that you did last year is an accomplishment, and you need to see it that way. Sorry, my hair keeps on falling in my face, so that's why I'm like messing with it a lot. You need to see every single thing that you did and be proud, because you accomplished so much more than you even realize. You should try and realize it. Absolutely do not overlook anything, no matter big, no matter small. In my list of accomplishments, I included that I got let go from a job because that meant that I grew as a person, because I didn't have an absolute breakdown, even though that is all I wanted to do. Every little thing helps you grow as a person. And remember, it's all God's plan. It's all a divine plan. So you are perfect, just the way you are. And everything happens for a reason. What are your top 3 favourite memories of 2023? Okay, let's say at least 3. More like 10 if you have. I'm sure you have 10 nice moments in the last year. If there's any overlap, for example, if a lot of them involve your family, if a lot of them involve a particular person, if a lot of them involve a particular hobby, you know then that hobby is making you happy, that person is making you happy, so you should bring them with you into your new year. Another prompt: what made me feel the most this year? You can fill in that gap however you want. One word I would say, which is a good one, is passionate. Another one is happy, sad, angry. Another one is loved. All of these emotions, you need to realize what makes you feel this way, and if they're negative emotions like sad or angry, let it go. This person, let them go. It is not worth dulling your cloud over. You are not here for an unlimited amount of time. You have a certain amount of time on earth, and you should try and make that time the best time it can possibly be. You have a duty to yourself to make that time the best it can possibly be. Other ones: what made you feel the most at peace? What made you feel the most accomplished? Again, all of these things, write them down, and if you see any overlap, circle it, underline it, put a great big star next to it. Just make sure that you keep doing it in the new year. Make sure that anything that makes you feel any positive emotion comes with you to the new year. Sorry if I'm repeating myself, but I cannot drill this in enough. Anything that makes you happy is worth it. It doesn't matter what anyone else thinks, it doesn't matter what it costs. If it makes you happy, then it is worth every penny and every second. So go and do it. If there is someone that always makes you feel really shitty about yourself, ditch them. If there is a friend, however, who always makes you feel like you're alive and anything could happen, and you love that feeling, you love who you are when you're with them, see more of them. You'd be surprised. Maybe you think that they don't want to see more of you, but they won't be seeing you at all if they didn't. You should try to be the best version of you that you can be. Everyone will love you more, you'll love yourself more. You owe it to yourself and you owe it to everyone around you to be the best version of you that you can be. And if certain people bring this energy in you out, then you should see them as much as you possibly can. Until they practically get sick of you, you should be knocking on their door. If they bring something special and amazing and beautiful out of you, then I'm sure that they like doing it. I'm sure that they like seeing that side of you anyway. But you will like seeing that side of you as well. And if they do say, okay, it's a little bit much now, take a step back for sure. Try and find this energy within you, because this person might bring it out of you, but it's you. One last one, because I don't want this video to be too long. What is one person or action that made you feel stuck in 2023? And that can be a job, that can be a partner, that can be a parent, that can even be something as small and mundane as doing your washing every Monday or doing your shopping every Sunday. Like, if something is making you feel stuck in life, then it's not for you and you need to get rid of it. And that sounds a little bit extreme, but genuinely, if it's not making you happy, it's not for you and you should get rid of it. For example, if you absolutely dread having to do your weekly shop, then just order what you need as and when, or nip out to the corner shop after work. Don't do it. If it makes you feel sad or stuck or unhappy, then just don't do it. Some things obviously you need to do. For example, if it's like paying rent makes you feel stuck, other than moving, there's really not much you can do about that. But if there's anything that you can change in your life, big or small, that makes you feel stuck, then unstick it. My anxiety often makes me feel stuck, so I started tackling them. I've been out dancing in 2023 for the first time ever. I passed my theory test and I've never wanted to drive before because I'm so terrified of it. I've had to contact so many places about asking for a job, which you guys have no idea how anxious that makes me. I have tackled so many of my anxieties because I want to feel in charge of my own mind and body and like I am capable and independent, and my anxieties make me feel the exact opposite. I was realistic. I didn't just wake up one morning and be like, right, you know what, I don't have anxiety anymore, because I do. And that would have just made me feel even worse when I said, like, I don't have anxiety anymore, and then I went out into the world and still had anxiety. No, but I did try and take them on. I went to the doctors. I'm getting professional help for them. I'm also trying to help myself with them by tackling some little ones at first. Then when they aren't so scary as I thought they'd be, then I can slowly move on to bigger ones. You can always help yourself, and you owe it to yourself to do that. You owe it to your happiness and your well-being and your sense of peace. A couple extra little ones would be, is there anything that you've always really wanted to do? Is there anything that you want to do but you're too scared to try? I don't know, maybe it's oysters, maybe it's snails, maybe it's going to a different country, maybe it's going on a bike, maybe you've never learned to swim. Is there anything that you regret not doing in 2023? If there is anything that you wish you had done, just do it, because you are sitting here regretting not doing it. You would never regret doing something. Even if you, I don't know, if you did dye your hair red and you absolutely hated it, you know what? Box dye is a thing. You can undo it. Whereas time, you can't undo time. Time passes every single day, every single minute, every single hour and second. Time is passing right now. I can never get this time back. So I'm gonna make it the best time that I possibly can. I'm gonna be the best me, the happiest me, and the most outgoing version of myself that I possibly can be, because that is who I want to be. I don't know about all of you, but I want to live my 2024 as if there's no tomorrow. I'm going to act as though I tomorrow get hit by a bus or get told that I'm terminally ill with cancer. If I got told that and I was going to die, what would I regret not doing? For me, it would be visit Italy. I have always wanted to go, and I am going in March. My amazing boyfriend is taking me because he knows how much I've always wanted to go. Make a bucket list, and yes, make one for life, but also make one for the next year, because you don't know how many years you've got left. Maybe you're only 15 when you're watching this, maybe you're 65. But it doesn't matter, because you can get hit by a bus, you can get struck by lightning, you can slip and bang your head. Anything can happen to you at any moment. Never take life for granted. Let's all try and make 2024 our best year ever. The year of no regrets. The year where we do everything we want to do. I really hope you enjoyed the video. I love you so much, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!